Pip and Gilly's Jungle Rescue. Deep in the heart of the golden jungle, where the morning mist hung like soft white curtains, lived a monkey named Pip. Pip was the happiest monkey you could ever meet. Every morning, he sat on his favorite mossy branch, right by the sparkling blue river. Today, he found a perfectly ripe, juicy mango. Mmm, Pip chirped, his big eyes shining with joy as he took a sweet, sun-warmed bite. After his mango breakfast, Pip swung through the vines to find his dessert. High above the misty water, a bunch of bright yellow bananas was waiting for him. Pip loved to peel them slowly, feeling the warm sun on his fur. The jungle was full of delicious things, and Pip felt like the luckiest monkey in the world. He chirped a little song to the colorful birds flying by. While Pip was eating, a long green snout popped out of the misty river. It was Gilly, the kindest and bravest crocodile in the water. Most animals were afraid of crocodiles, but not Pip. He knew Gilly had a gentle heart. "Hello, Gilly," Pip shouted, waving a banana peel. Gilly floated closer, his big eyes blinking softly at his small, furry friend. Pip and Gilly spent the whole afternoon playing by the water's edge. Pip would jump from stone to stone, and Gilly would splash his big, powerful tail to make giant, shimmering waves in the mist. They laughed and played until the sun began to dip behind the tall emerald trees. It was the best day ever, and they promised to stay friends through every adventure. But deep beneath the river, in a dark and chilly cave, things were not so friendly. Two other crocodiles were hiding in the shadows. One was named Snaps, and she wore a glowing shell necklace around her neck. She was whispering a secret plan to her friend, Brutus. They didn't like the cheerful monkey, and they watched the surface with narrow, grumbling eyes. Suddenly, the bright blue sky turned a heavy, dark gray. The mist grew thick and cold, and the wind began to whistle through the leaves. The trees started to dance wildly in the wind. Pip looked up, clutching a fresh mango tight to his chest. He saw a bright flash of lightning crackle across the clouds. "Oh no," Pip cried. The friendly jungle was starting to look very scary. The rain started to fall in big, heavy drops. The blue river, which was usually so calm, began to roar and splash. The water rose higher and higher, covering the rocks where Pip usually played. Pip was stuck on his branch, and he was very afraid of the rushing wild water below. He didn't know how he would get home through the storm. Through the crashing waves, a familiar green shape appeared. It was Gilly. He had swum through the wild storm and thick mist to find his friend. "Don't be scared, Pip," Gilly called out over the thunder. Gilly swam right up to the base of Pip's tree, steadying himself against the strong current. He looked up at Pip with brave, determined eyes. "Jump on my back," Gilly shouted. Pip took a deep breath, gripped his mango tight, and leaped from the branch. He landed softly on Gilly's bumpy, green scales. Gilly tucked his legs in and began to swim across the wild river. The lightning flashed again, but Pip felt safe. He held on to Gilly with one hand and his mango with the other. Gilly reached the other side and climbed onto the soft, dry grass. Pip hopped down, shivering but safe. He looked at the big, brave crocodile and smiled. "You saved me, Gilly," Pip said. He held out his mango and shared it with his hero. The storm was loud and the mist was thick, but as long as they had each other, the jungle was a wonderful place to be.